Hello guys, this is the Epic Gamer Boy here, and this video is going to be kind of short because this video is just going to be some like new devices I got recently. Oh wait, I forgot, we got one more. Okay, there we go. So like I said, we're going to be showing you guys some like new devices I got recently. So these are like the 3 new devices I got recently. There were some so yeah, basically recently I haven't been doing like much tech videos because I was like busy with summer related things, and to the point that I was like saving up money for like summer related things. But since I got some new devices, why not like recently throughout these days. I mean, I didn't get much devices during the summer. I mean, I did got some during like June and stuff, but now it's already August, and most of these devices I got were all in like August. So without further ado, let's get started. So first up we got is a Galaxy S10e. Yes, I actually did got this phone recently. This phone is, I believe, it's carrier unlocked, and I'm trying to take this off the case so I can show you. So here's what it looks like, as you can see. This phone originally came in this case, but yeah, it's nice. I actually have like tons of like S10e cases, and I just use it on this case because I somehow like this case. I know like not many like tech collectors really use cases like this, but I somehow like this case because I've had like flowery looking phone case before, and that's why I like used it on this. So yeah, that's that. It's nice. It fully works, and I put my stuff on it and everything. And yeah, it's finally nice to and I'm actually pretty happy that I actually got this phone because my Note 10 Plus, because my Galaxy Note 10 Plus kind of broke, and after that I've been using like my S9 as like my main Android phone. I did found a Moto G 2025 in the Target bin like 2 months ago, but that at a very far Target. But that one like is like a budget. It's like a budget Android phone. I don't know if I want to use that as like my main Android phone and stuff. Even though I do like it because some budget phones are kind of slow and I prefer like using flagship phones. But that doesn't mean like that budget phones are bad. But like I said, yeah. It's nice and it fully works. So that's that. Next up we got is the iPhone XS. Oh, by the way, this one I actually got a few days ago. Now that I remember, these two are from like today, and anything before that I don't think I got anything else. So or I remember. So yeah. So next up we got is an iPhone XS. This phone here is 64 gigabyte gold, and the battery health on this thing is at 88. And yeah, the only thing about this phone is that this phone had a really faulty Taptic engine, to the point that whenever when I got this phone, it was low on charge, and after like attempting to charge it, if you're seeing my camera shaky, I do apologize for that. Like I said I was gonna make this quick, like below 10 minutes, I would say, to be fair, because I said I was gonna make this video short. So yeah. So this phone originally had a very faulty Taptic engine, to the point that whenever I'm like charging it or like testing out like the Viber motor and stuff, it sounded like it sounded so bad on it, to the point that I had to like, and then I actually like ended up taking out the Taptic engine because I don't know if there's a way. There is actually a way how to fix like bad Taptic engine on like iPhones, but on like the 10 and 10s and stuff, it was pretty difficult. So I'm not gonna like risk like breaking the cables on this one, since breaking the cable on this, since getting one of these fully working for like under $100 is not that easy. By the way, one thing about this phone is that this 10s and this S10e, I both got them from like the same seller, and yeah, pretty nice. Except this one I got a few days ago, this one I got recently, but yeah, it works. The only thing that's missing is the vibration, because the Taptic engine on this thing sounded so bad that I had to take it out. I've had iPhones with like with like bad Taptic engine before, but those are either like replaced or I just like continue to use it like that. But for this one, I feel like for this one, I don't feel really used to using a phone with such bad Taptic engine, to the point the Taptic engine sounded pretty weird and stuff, pretty awful and stuff. So that's why I did that, and I thankfully didn't mess it up while doing this. So I didn't like replace it or anything. I just simply took it out because the sound is so bad. So that's that. And then last up we got here, I know this is like, we're already like 6 minutes into this video, but next up we have is a iPad Pro 9.7. Yep, an iPad Pro 9.7. Now, I've always been wanting this iPad because early this year, I actually did got one, except that one was actually like pretty cracked and was only 32 gigs. This one is 128 gigs, as you can see. As you can see, 128 gigs. And yeah, it is in good condition. By the way, this iPhone XS, I got this for like under $100. This one I actually got it around $100 because, and I find it pretty cheap, because a lot of these I see that are like 128 gigabytes are pretty like expensive. Like 100, like I would say a lot of like the 128 gigabyte ones in good condition are like above 120 or something, but this one was actually around 100, and this is why I got it. And I don't have a case at the moment, but I will get a case for this at some time. And yeah, it's a pretty nice iPad still, it is. And I also put my stuff on it, so yeah. So these are like all the devices I got recently and stuff. I mean, I've made videos like this where I've got new devices where after getting some new devices, I would just like put them all together to make a YouTube video, and this is what I kind of did for now. So yeah, overall pretty nice and stuff. And this iPad, I'm definitely gonna be using this a lot because it's nice. Also, this iPad is also in the rose gold color. I believe the only iPads to ever come in rose gold were the iPad Pro 9.7 2016 and the iPad Pro 10.5 2017. Also, this iPad also has a flashlight, which is pretty nice. I don't think any of the standard iPad, the Airs and the minis have flashlight, but this one does, which is pretty cool. And yeah, definitely pretty nice. So with that being said, this is going to be it for this video here. If you did it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.